My name is Sean. I'm a video producer. I'm a musician. I'm a dog owner. That's Ellie. I'm a returning Survivor Quarantine player.
Hello, I'm Ben Hilly. I'm 29 from Atlanta, Georgia.
Hi, I'm Brian. I'm 25. I am from Smyrna, Georgia. I am an analyst for a large retail company.
I am Becca. I'm 24, currently at my parents' house in Georgia, but usually New York. Occupation used to be PR in New York City, but thanks COVID.
My name is Shannon. Some of you may know me as the Jeff of season 1, but shockingly, I do have a birth name that is Shannon. I am 29 and a half years of age, and I'm pumped to be playing Survivor Quarantine Island. I am a master sommelier, as you can see here.
My name is Zach. I'm 23, and I'm a economics PhD student at the University of Pennsylvania.
Hi, I'm Claire. I'm 24. I live in Chicago, Illinois, and I am so ready to play Survivor Quarantine Island Season 2.
My name is Emily. I am 29 years old. For the last 7 years, I have been living in New York City, working as a teacher. In 2 weeks, I will be moving to Durham, North Carolina. So mid-season, a little shake-up for me.
My name is Connor. I'm 23 years old, and I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I just graduated from UGA, and I'll be starting as a consultant at Manhattan Associates in September.
My name is Krista Smith. I am 22 years old, and I work in marketing at a tech startup.
I'm Sammy. I'm 24 years old. I live in Athens, Georgia. I currently work as a barista, but I'm about to start my job as a school counselor.
Hi everyone, my name is Karen. I am 23 years old and I live in Chicago, and I work in advertising as a solutions specialist.
Hi, my name is Philip Harward. I am 28 years old. I work in software, and I am very excited to play this game.
Hey folks, Robert Colbeck here, man who obviously needs no introduction, but for the newcomers, age 30, weighing in at a lean 185 of refined muscle, and standing at a towering height of 6'1". I currently reside in Fort Myers, Florida, an occupation as a marine biologist, helping with dolphin migration paths and mating seasons.
I'm Drew Schmidt. I'm 22 years old. I'm a management consultant at Bain & Company. I'm going to win because I have no knowledge of Survivor going in, and I'm trying to get Krista kicked off first.
Last season, I was unfortunately the first boot, juror number 1. It was very unfortunate, and I think that it's going to be good for my game this time around because I have a ton of energy and passion to revenge the people that got me out.
I'm really excited to join this season of Survivor Quarantine. I'm a big fan of the show. I've watched every episode of season 1, and I also have a lot of strong relationships with members of the previous season's cast. So I'm looking forward to creating some new alliances and hopefully getting to know the new members of my tribe as well, while letting the experienced players really take the lead in the game.
Why am I going to be the sole survivor? Well, I'll tell you, I'm not. There's a 100% chance I'm not going to be the sole survivor. There's no way I'm making it to the final 3. There's absolutely no way.
When the producers come to you and really beg you to play the game, you realize that you must have the natural gifts, the natural charisma, just the instinct to probably be the greatest that there ever is or that has ever played this game. So why would you want to derive the world of that opportunity to see you play this game? And that's why I think, I'm going to be the sole survivor.
Most of you probably recognize me from season 1. I was the pivotal merge boot, left with an idol in my pocket, was targeted for having too many relationships, but honestly I think I was targeted because I was playing too hard. I was the first one to start using screenshots. I emptied my bag. I played from the bottom, and I think in doing so, played too hard.
This would be season 2 for me. I think that is a big reason why I will be the sole survivor this year. I think I have learned a lot from my first experience, and I think I work really well with other people, and if I am able to survive the early rounds and make it to the merge, I think I will be well equipped to win a few immunities, maybe find an idol or two, build good connections, and hopefully make it to the end.
You know, America's Next Top Model taught me I'm not here to make friends, but I like to believe that I am here to make friends. Could always use more friends. So if I do be the sole survivor, I'd like to think it's because I make a lot of good allies, help a lot of people out.
I'm just a man. A man with one thing on his mind. And that is the unfinished business of falling short in the final 3 of season 1. Ugh. I came so close. I came so close. And then I could not have stumbled in more dramatic fashion at the finish line.
I think my greatest strengths in Survivor Quarantine are going to be previous success in fantasy games, a natural sense of competitiveness, and a general sense of strategy. I think my greatest weakness is going to be a very tenuous understanding of the rules of Survivor.
I have no idea why I will be good at Survivor, because I think maybe I've watched one episode of Survivor in my entire life, and to be honest, the entire time I was playing games on my phone. So I actually have no idea how any of this works, and I'm really going to be quite confused the whole time. However, that being said, one reason why I think you should not vote me off is because I don't know anything about Survivor, and I would really like to know. And if you vote me off, I'll never get to learn about Survivor, and that would just be really sad. So help me learn about Survivor.
Why am I going to be the sole survivor? Well, I'll tell you, I'm not. There's a 100% chance I'm not going to be the sole survivor. There's no way I'm making it to the final 3. There's absolutely no way. So yeah, I'm hoping I make the merge. Maybe on the merge boot. Yeah, that'd be cool. But yeah, 0 expectations here on that I can actually win this game.
I am a little bit more nervous about this season than the first season, mostly because there's a lot more new people. I have a little bit of trouble portraying my personality through video, and I think there's a lot of very big personalities that are really good at putting on a show, and that's just not quite me. So there's a little bit of apprehension for me and trying to find my role in this season.
I'm coming in this season, obviously as a fan favorite to win it all, but I tell everybody right now, I'm not in it for the money. This season on Survivor Temptation Island, I'm looking for love, and I hope to find it out there on the island. Regardless of what happens, it's going to be fun. It's going to be sexy, and I hope that you guys all have a wonderful time enjoying the experience as much as I will. To all the haters out there, get ready. I'm back. I'm better than ever. And you better watch yourself.
So this season I'm changing it up. I'm playing a much more psychological game. I've changed my Discord profile photo from a photo of me to a photo of some, I don't know if it's a painting or an actual photo of like a beach. It's supposed to be relaxing. Hopefully people associate me with, you know, calm vibes as opposed to the frenetic player that I was last season. Another thing that I'm going to do to change up my game that'll hopefully secure me as this season's sole survivor is I'm not going to be using Discord very much. I'm trying not to leave a paper trail of text because people can screenshot, they can do whatever they want with that. So I'm going to try and play this more like real Survivor and have actual face-to-face conversations with people. So in doing so, I'm going to be FaceTiming everyone as much as possible. That way they know that I'm taking time out of my day to talk to them. They can look me in the eyes and we can have an honest conversation. Plus, there won't be any evidence of that other than the fact that we did FaceTime.
I think that I should be sole survivor because I think I bring to the table a mix of social skills and being able to read people pretty well, as well as challenge skills. And
in hindsight, watching season 1 back, I know that I lost on the battle of perception. The perception was that I didn't do anything except win challenges, which was not true, but that's what the perception was, and that's why I ultimately could not convince anybody coming into Final Tribal that I actually deserved their vote.
Last season was a lot of fun. I played a good game. I got to the end. I pled my case, and I didn't win. I'm back again for season 2. And I'm going to play way harder. I'm going to be way more cutthroat, and I'm going to shed that sweet good girl persona that I had last season because I'm ready to play this season. I'm going to break hearts. I'm going to break some trust. And I'm pumped. So, can't wait to get started.
I think I might play a little bit more recklessly this season than I did in season 1, just because I don't know as many people, and so I might be forced to kind of get outside of my comfort zone a little bit, which I'm kind of excited about.
I think one of my disadvantages, as well as an advantage, it could be viewed as an advantage as well, but I think a big disadvantage I have is that I was not in this game.
I have gone into this season not trying too hard to strategize. I feel like my downfall was that I was too big of a threat or too big of a social player. So I am really trying to keep it on the low. And I think I do have a good chance this season because I have, being on the jury first, I've been able to observe everyone's game from last time, and obviously there are a lot of returning players. I also have connections with a lot of the new players, so I think I am in a pretty good spot, and I think that that will be kind of my fuel to win.
So the people I noticed were in last season were Krista and Zach, I think, and I also think they have a pre-existing relationship even before playing the game, but yeah, I think those would probably be some of my number 1 targets, as well as Shannon, because if I'm not mistaken, she was Probes last season. That means she low-key has a relationship with everyone and everyone likes her, so.
So I wanted to just take a moment to walk you guys through kind of a breakdown of the players this season as told by me. Okay, so this is my character web of the season. So as you can see here, we have Claire with the highest at 11, which is extremely dangerous in and of itself, but is especially dangerous because the coven over here is only connected to Claire. So they don't really have anywhere else to go. Zach, Krista, me, and Phil are kind of here in the middle with a lot going on. So Zach, Phil, and I have formed an alliance, and our ultimate goal is to team up against the Coven. You might be asking yourself, what about Krista, girlfriend of Zach, sister of Shannon? This girl, I don't even know what she's gonna do. She is scary. Rob, we think we can use for a little while, but we all know that he's crazy. So yeah, that's just sort of a quick overview of the season so far.
In regards to who I think is the biggest threat or who I want to see go out first, would probably be Krista. Just as a little payback for some previous history making fun of me of how I use my phone, so I just would want to really stick it to her.
So with that, the person that I want out first 100% is Phil. I need that revenge and I need a vengeance.
The person who I want to get out first, sorry to say it, I'm gonna work with him unless the wrong situation is there. it will be Rob. Gotta target you, man. He's a wild card. He's all over the place, but I'm gunning for you.
I don't really know that many people who are trying to survive that well. And also, I didn't realize that I had to choose somebody. I was kind of hoping that voting people off would be optional. It seems a little counterintuitive to survival to try and vote people off the island.
Also, Emily, I wasn't able to get you out by votes last season, so I'm going to try really hard to do that first thing, season 2.
I think I'll just vote whoever seems to be meanest off the island, because you shouldn't be mean.
In terms of who I think should go first, I hate to say it, and I will obviously work with this person if the situation calls for it, but I think the first person that has to go is going to be Claire.
I would like to see Claire voted out first because she has a lot of connections coming into the game and did really well last season.
If I had to choose someone to go first, I'm going Claire. I mean, it speaks for itself. We've seen what she can do. She made the finals last year, which was A, impressive, and B, she already got to play the entire season. Some of us haven't played at all.
If the scouting reports can be believed, Claire has come into this season and she's brought back up. She's got 4 witches, and together they've formed a covenant. And they're banding together to try and take down the old guard. But I've got news for you, Claire. I'm used to fighting the covenant. I've got years of battle experience, and I know exactly how to take you down. Claire, you may think you're coming in with all the firepower you need, but I'm about to make you the prophet of regret. And we all know how that ends. So buckle in. It's time to finish the fight.
It's season 2, baby. It's a new day. It's a new life for me.
I will be sole survivor solely because I let my face go through this. Not once, not twice, but 5 times. And I'm hoping that this is a winning shot, and this will guarantee me at that $100. I mean, this face. This is a winner right here. This is gonna be the sole survivor.